Hello everybody, welcome to the channel. This is Jay Shax presenting to you my review on Don't Tap the Glass by Tyler, the Creator. This is coming about 9 months, I believe, fresh off of Chromacopia, where we kind of saw the reinvention of Tyler, the Creator as an artist. It came with widespread acclaim from both fans and critics alike. Has been the case for the past few projects that we've gotten. This was recently announced on tour and came out on Monday the 21st, so I'm recording this right now on the 23rd. I've had about 3 days to sit with this, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm not quite pleased with the final result. Now, that's not to say that this isn't a fine project. It's just that typically we're used to a certain standard that Tyler is very capable of meeting. This record sees Tyler taking a new creative direction. Stylistically, he's kind of moving more into a more experimental pop rap sound, and I think the production pays off extremely well. I don't think there's really a dull moment on this record, and there really wasn't meant to be. On a recent Instagram post, I'll put it up on the screen here, Tyler said this album was kind of meant just to dance to. And I have to agree. I think this is a pretty fine background album. It's not really anything notable, but at the same time, the production, it's really out there, and it kind of shows this new direction that Tyler's wanting to take with his music, and I'm really excited for it. I'm not gonna lie. Although I'm not a huge fan of this record, I can admit that the production has me really wanting to hear more of it. But my main gripe with this record is that the lyrics are just really poor. It really does feel unfinished. It feels unpolished. It feels more like an EP or like a mixtape, and that's fine. But with this Instagram post, it almost feels like he's kind of trying to make it seem more than it is. And what it is, it's a fun project. I can agree with that. Now, is this something that I would really spin on the daily? Not really. I'm gonna be honest with you. A lot of the lyrics here do kind of ruin the songs for me a bit. If you're not someone who cares too much about lyrics, I can see you just throwing this on. Honestly, it's just I was really expecting more, especially coming off the recent feature on the Clips album, which was, by the way, fantastic album, fantastic feature. He really did his thing there. The writing was really on par with everyone else on the record. Coming into this announcement, he's still on tour, so it's very obvious that there wasn't going to be a ton of effort or time put into this, and you can kind of feel it. Again, on the songwriting front, it's nothing too spectacular, but I will say, again, production, flow, sounds great. The mix on a lot of songs, you can kind of feel that the mixing's pretty bad. So I think for anyone wanting to look into getting into Tyler, this is not really the place to start. And even for something you want to dance to, in all honesty, yes, the production's great, but I think there's better albums by other artists for that purpose. And I think there's also better albums from Tyler for that purpose. I think Call Me If You Get Lost was already just a very well put together and enjoyable album. Great rapping, great lyrics, just being clever and witty. Not everything needs to have a message. And I'm not saying this record needed to have a message. I mean, it's very apparent it wasn't supposed to. But my thing with this is that the writing isn't even, witty. Even the lines that are trying to be funny aren't that funny, and they also aren't that clever. So it's not like, oh, that's funny because it's clever. It's just kind of lackluster, and it leaves you wanting more. My favorite songs on this record are probably going to be Ring Ring Ring, Don't You Worry Baby, and I'll Take Care of You, which, funnily enough, have a lot less of Tyler's rapping, and I think it's kind of a good thing. So for this record, I think I'm going to give it a solid 6 out of 10. It's decent. I don't think this is the best thing that Tyler could have done, and I almost wish that he put a little more time into it. Maybe after tour, just, clean things up, change up some lyrics, just make everything sound a little bit better and a little more finished. And this could have been a great record, in all honesty. The one thing that this has me most hyped for is the direction that Tyler's taking his sound. I'm really excited to see where he goes with this because, again, I think the production, the style is just great. Tyler does his thing. He's a great producer. I'm really looking forward to what we have coming in the future. I think Tyler, the Creator fans have gotten to the point where they're sort of accepting of everything that he does. I'm also pretty disappointed with how vinyl releases are going from him recently, especially since the Chromacopia vinyl is like unfinished on release, and this one is also unfinished on release. It's a test pressing, which is just really weird to me, especially coming from a big name artist like Tyler. I'm kind of uncomfortable with giving it a better score because, again, I don't feel like there was a lot of effort put into this. I think 6 out of 10 is a fair score. Throw it on in the background during a workout, you're at work. I think it's fine for that. Do I think it's really eventful? Do I think it's impactful? Do I think it's clever? No. And I think there's better albums for what it's trying to achieve here. I have a few announcements. This coming Monday, Tuesday, probably, I'll more than likely be coming out with a review. Maybe two, probably two, for both Vanisher Horizon Scraper by Quadeca and Alfredo 2 by Freddie Gibbs. Those are two records that I'm looking forward to. They're coming out this Friday at 12 a.m. Eastern Time. And another announcement, I am going to be doing New Music Friday streams. So I'm going to leave my Twitch in the description below. Thursday night, probably going to start around 11:30 EST. Going to warm up with some tunes, maybe from the artist, maybe just listening to anything else that came out this week. So we're going to do that, get some initial reactions and thoughts, and just have a great time overall. If you made it to the end of the video, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Let me know down in the comments what you thought about this record. Did you love it? Did you hate it? Did you like it? Did you dislike it? Just let me know. I like to hear differing opinions. If you enjoyed the video and want to see more content like this, drop a like, maybe subscribe, turn on notifications if you'd like to be notified for when I release more videos. With that being said, I hope you have a great rest of your day and stay blessed.